Okay. All right. Thanks and welcome everyone for being here. I'm really excited to be here with Lucy today, sharing. She looks like she might be drinking her active, and I'm still finishing my pink drink. Excited to be sharing about our product of the month. And you guys, every time I dig in and just like start researching the ingredients, my mind goes, ah! So Lucy is going, did that look funny? She thought I looked funny. Lucy is going to be sharing about Immune Plus, which is the product of the month in the US. And I'm going to be sharing about body cream, which is our product of the month here in Canada. We do have two different products for the markets. Okay. Oh, why is product of the month important? All right, here's the cool thing about, it was 1 year or 2 years ago, Plexus created this thing called Perks. I think it was 2 years ago. Does that sound right, Lucy? And so every time your subscription of 100 PV or more processes, they said, you know what, we're going to reward you for that. We know consistency is important. We're always encouraging that. Well, we're not going to just encourage it. We're going to reward you. So you get perks, which are redeemable for free product each time your subscription of 100 PV or more processes. You only get perks in your subscription order. If you place a one-time, just like go in and just place an order today, ship today, you don't get perks on that. It's your subscription order. So keep that in mind. And then they said, we're going to create a product each month that we're going to feature, we're going to highlight, we're going to talk about it. And that's what we're excited to talk about today. We're going to feature one product each month. And if you have that product in your subscription for that month, you're going to get an additional 50 perks, which in US dollars, that's worth about $5. In Canada, $7 to $8. Okay, so I always like to make sure I have whatever the product of the month is. It's usually something that I like to have on hand or something that I use. That's the month to order it. So believe me, body cream will be in my subscription for this month. Okay, Lucy, would you like to start now with Immune Plus, because your lap looks empty? Shaylin's still sleeping? Okay, go ahead and unmute. I'm going to mute myself while you talk. And tell us about Immune Plus. I am actually really excited to hear about this. I haven't studied it just lots.
Okay, thank you, Jody. And actually, when I invited some people, newbies, to here, I was like, okay, Jody's my upline. You're gonna love her. That was like my draw in there. Anyway, so I'm so glad for those who are here. And Immune Plus, I did not bring a bottle. I don't have one right here, but yeah, I don't know if Jody has one or not, but anyway, thinking about the holidays coming up, and we don't have time. We might get too busy to have time for like the necessary things that our immune system needs. Perfect, thank you. Like exercise, lots of sleep, even a good diet. Holidays, so many sweets, and all the things. So I think it's especially important to think about your immune system going into winter too, and holidays. So Immune Plus is it's a powerhouse. I was blown away when I looked into it. So I'm going to be just looking at my notes a little bit because first of all, it contains a blend of 29 fruits, vegetables, and herbs. So kind of like a green supplement. So if you don't take a green supplement, here's a simpler form. Another thing I was really intrigued with, it has black rice extractant, and that was something back in the ancient China. Only black rice was only allowed for the royalty people to eat because it was so nutritious. The normal people weren't allowed. And it is a high source of protein and fiber. So hello, healthy bowel movements, supporting them. Black rice also contains anthocyanins, which are responsible for the purple color in black rice, and that has strong anti-inflammatory and even anti-cancer effects. I thought that was really interesting. And it can also be used for leveling blood sugar levels and going against, if you struggle with obesity, supporting that as well. Also, a daily dose of Immune Plus will give you your daily dose of vitamin C, like 100% across. And it also contains andrographis, which is a plant that's native to India. And they used they still use it like this for treatment for bacterial infections and just for preventing the common cold and flu and even influenza. I know like they still use it for those kinds of things, which is really, I love the science, how Plexus has worked to bring all these things together in one little package. And it's amazing. It's incredible. Okay, another thing it does contain is turkey tail mushroom. I never knew what that was before, but turkey tail mushroom is known for its immunity and also balancing gut bacteria. And that's so fascinating because pair it with our triplex, and our triplex already is really working towards that, balancing the gut bacteria. So it also contains powerful antioxidants to just help boost the immune system. So putting that all in one package, I really think that's something I want to add into my own supplement toolbox. And yeah, like I said, a daily dose of Immune Plus can be such a good thing to add into your life, especially if you're going through a busy season and holidays, just supporting your body through that. So thank you.
Thank you, Lucy. Thanks for sharing that. And yeah, I love that you shared, some of the different ingredients. When I saw the ingredients in Immune Plus, I'm like, oh, wow, like there's so much packed into there. If you are in any of our Facebook groups, Gut Health and Happiness or Plexus Blessed, and if you're not in those and you want to, let us know. But if you just do a search in the groups, Immune Plus, you will see a list of all the ingredients that are in Immune Plus. It's like a whole host of foods is really a lot of what's in there. And I found it really interesting that you were talking about it helping to fight sickness, flus. I'm not quite sure what all you said there. Well, I've heard that it has been extremely beneficial for people who are trying to rebuild their system, trying to get over, the sickness that sometimes takes your taste buds and your smell away. Immune Plus has been really helpful in helping people get their taste and smell back, which is absolutely fascinating. So, like you said, during a busy season, I think it's really good. And then also if your body has been run down, particularly hard for some reason or coming through a sickness, if you're not taking it every day, it's really good to get your body onto that for a few months to really rebuild. It's an incredible rebuilder. So yes, that is Immune Plus. All right, I am going to talk just a little bit about our body cream. All right. The funny thing is, whenever I start studying about body cream, I always remember this is the very first product I tried from Plexus. Can you believe that? Of all things, I always forget this. I forget this part of my story. I first bought body cream from, so the lady that I have bought from she's our pastor's wife in South Carolina. Very sweet lady. I still remember the night we sat in our little living room and I started asking her about Plexus, and she just calmly answered these questions, and then this stuff just sort of started brewing in my mind. Anyways, that was I was just pregnant with number 4. And so somewhere along the way, she had suggested that this would actually be good for like keeping your belly tone and like the stretch marks. That was her thing. And so I'm like, well, I need that because this is baby number 4. And if I can help prevent some stretch marks, I need that. So I bought a bottle from her and I used it all throughout my pregnancy. I am so glad I had this. It really was incredible for, I don't think I hardly got any stretch marks that pregnancy. And even to this day, I do not have many from my 4 pregnancies because I think it also helped to take away the ones that I did have. My only regret is that I wasn't taking the triplex during that time too. You guys, I needed it so bad. I was pregnant. My body was so tired and exhausted. That's my only regret. But at least I had body cream. But this actually really began to build my belief in Plexus because when I saw what the body cream was doing for like keeping my stretching skin from looking like it was stretching, I was like, there must be something to this. It is, it's actually gray or charcoal color. So don't be surprised when you see it. And I would use just a small dab like this and I would just rub it all over my belly and eyes and all of that every day. And it was really good. Okay, I'm going to tell you a little bit about, let me tell you a little bit about the history of this. So this was the second product that Plexus came out with. Their first product was a breast check kit. Okay. Did you know that? Breast check kit. And that's what they started their company on. They were selling this breast check kit. You know, it's a once and done thing. You buy that, you're not going to need another one. But they were doing incredible with that. And we still have the breast check kit. It is, oh shoot, I was going to bring it. Zoe, do you want to go get that little pink thing in my second drawer in the bathroom? You know, that pink squishy thing? I was just going to show you that too. But this, actually, I think this might have even been part of the kit. I'm not sure. But the original name of this used to be Dr. Spencer's breast cream, like back in 2006. And then in 2008, Plexus did a slight reformulation of it, and it became the Plexus breast cream. Okay, this is our breast check kit. If you have never seen it, it's all women. It is not a bad idea to have this on hand. If you do any kind of breast checks, regular breast checks for yourself, this is the thing to use. And it just like when you rub it over your skin like this, it has a very high magnification feeling or whatever. So that way, if there's any little nodules or bumps or anything, you're going to easily feel it. So this was the very first product. Okay. This was the second product that Plexus came out with. And this was called, when Plexus first came out with it, it was their breast cream. So it went with the breast check kit. The idea, it was for like people after having gone through radiation, chemo treatments, stuff like that, to help tighten the skin, their breast skin, burns from radiation, stuff like that. So this was the breast cream. Well, and then I'm not sure what year it was, they actually changed the name to body cream. You know, probably. So what happened was, as it was being used for breast cream, they started noticing that it was actually very helpful for other skin conditions. So I think that's probably why they changed the name. And you guys, it's not just for women, and probably men would feel a little better using it if it wasn't called a breast cream. So we keep it, I always have this on hand. In fact, if we run out of it, my girls are asking me for it. They actually use it on their face to help with like acne and breakout and stuff like that. If they're running out of, they're like, Mom, can you please get some more of that body cream, breast cream, body cream. Burns, any kind of skin rashes or dryness or skin conditions, this is really, really good for that. Two of the main ingredients that I want to highlight, that there's a lot of different oils. There's like lavender oil, primrose oil, grapeseed oil. I think something called like rosacea oil or rosa something, some kind of oil like that. So a lot of really great essential oils in it. And then two of the main ingredients is spirulina algae and activated charcoal. Okay, the activated charcoal is why it's brown, why it's gray. Now, it does have an expiration date on it. Where is it? But generally, the idea is about 30 days after you open it and start using it, what happens is the spirulina algae is alive. And so it becomes, it will start to like break down. It's not going to be as potent or as whatever because of that live algae in it. Now, something you can do is put it in the fridge, and that will actually help to prolong the life of it a bit. But I know we don't always get ours used up within a month. My girls keep using it, but I do know that, you know, if you are really addressing, you know, a particular issue or something, just keep in mind that that algae is best when you use it within 30 days. The spirulina algae has B vitamins in it. It has omega-3s. It's also a source of iron, the algae is, and it is a very potent antioxidant. So antioxidants are what fight free radicals, and free radicals are those things that like can, goodness, that's just like a whole nother story, a whole nother topic. But if you don't have something to fight off free radicals, that can then very easily lead to other diseases and cancers and things like that. So free radical damage is very, very common. It's a thing. So you really want to work to take care of that. It also, spirulina algae is really good for anti-aging. So this is why some people will use it on their skin. Before our Joyome, like this night and day serum, which is specifically for your face, before that came out, people were using this all the time for face care. So we do have the Joyome day and night serum, which is also really great. People are also using this in this was really fascinating to me, but they'll actually use it in their hair as like a conditioner. I don't have frizzy hair, but my friend Cheryl, who has very frizzy hair, she's like, oh my word, she said it does wonders on her frizz ball. So it actually gets used in there. And I think it's the activated charcoal, because activated charcoal is in a lot of hair care products, body care products. Activated charcoal, if you don't know this, it helps to draw bacteria out of wherever you're putting on, draw bacteria out of your body. It helps to also draw out like poisons, chemicals, other dirt, microparticles, little itty bitty stuff. Helps it to bring it to the surface of the skin. Yeah, just really great at fighting all kinds of skin issues. So this is why, if I'm going to see if I can share my screen, I have a photo I would like to show you that I know has been, yeah, we can share it right here. Okay, what do you see? Let's pull this up. All right, can you see this? You guys see it? All right, I always think about this story when I think about our body cream. So this is just a story. He had damage from, what does it say? He had precancer cells on his face, and he had some damage from, what did he have done? Like some kind of treatments. And the result, his face on the left there is what happened as a result of the chemo that he had been using. And he started using the cream on his face, and look how it cleaned up his face, took care of all that, those scars. And yes, I was hearing another lady saying how it has really helped with her acne scars. I actually have this little spot right here on my face. After I was researching and reading about this today, I'm like, I need to be trying this on my, I don't know. I think this might just be a little love spot too. It's just kind of always stays with me. But I'm gonna have to try it on that for a while. We also use this for, my girls used to deal with a lot of eczema, but honestly, since they have, okay, I'm going to stop my share. Since they have been using like our probiotics and really taking care of their gut health, we just really don't have those issues anymore. But anytime, once in a while, one of them might have a little bit of a flare up of some dry skin. This is our go-to. All right. Some other ways that you might want to use this, bug bites, burns, poison ivy, shingles. I've had shingles. I've been there. If I ever have them again, I will be going for this and also our nerve. Just saying. That will be my go-to. Oh, it also has aloe vera juice in it. So that is a very, very good moisturizer. All kinds of good reasons to have body cream in your cupboard as a healing kind of lotion. All right. Let's see, what else was I going to say? I talked about how it helps to pull out impurities, helps to hydrate your skin, great for detoxifying, kind of like we were talking about, drawing out the bacteria. So yeah, body cream. If you know of somebody who's, dealing with some kind of breast issues, this would be a great thing for it because it used to be our breast cream. All right. That's all I'm going to say about body cream. Read up about it. There's a lot of great YouTube videos too. Just type in Plexus body cream and you'll learn all kinds of great stuff. Okay, where are we at? You know what? I think I am just going to wrap it up there today. I was thinking about touching on a few other things. We're going to leave it to Immune Plus and body cream. Those of you that are new, I just want to say welcome, and I'm excited for your journey. Really give yourself a lot of grace, give yourself a lot of encouragement to keep going, even when sometimes it feels like not a lot is happening. Please stay in touch with your sponsor, the person that got you started. That is going to be key to your success. And I'll be honest, a lot of the people that I have seen be really successful are also people that are staying in touch with their sponsor, maybe even having somebody else that get started with you, because accountability is absolutely key. You don't need to do that, but just on the aspect of really, it's fun to see what somebody else's experience is like too. You can compare, you encourage each other. You're like that cheerleading buddy for each other. So staying really consistent is going to be very important for you. Drink lots of water as your body is getting started. Drink lots of water. Lemon water is good because your body's going to be doing some cleansing, some detoxifying. So if this is the first time that you have tuned in, the first that you're just getting started, we're glad you're here. Reach out anytime you have any questions, because we're here to help you. If we don't have the answer, because we don't always, if we don't have the answer, we will help you find the answer. And I'm just going to say this yet before we finish. All the things that Lucy and I brought here to you today, these are things from our personal research, our personal experiences. Plexus, this is our disclaimer. Plexus does not claim to treat, heal, cure, diagnose any diseases. So we like for you to remember that. And we love bringing what we've learned and the research that we've done. And we try to make it as easy for you to understand and absorb. All right. Thanks for being here. See ya.